I mean, you're a little bit older than me, Doug. I'm just gonna be honest here. But so, like I look at it, I'm 30 years old. Tiger's been with Nike 27 and a half years.
Yeah.
Obviously, that relationship ended this week as we are talking.
Mhm.
So for me, I've never seen anything different. I was debating friends yesterday. I was saying to me, Tiger Woods in a red Nike polo, or not a polo, just a red Nike shirt, could be a mock turtleneck sweater, whatever it is, black hat with the TW logo. To me, that is as recognizable as Michael Jordan in a Chicago Bulls jersey, Derek Jeter in a New York Yankees jersey.
Yeah.
We'll see if Tiger's next brand gives him a red shirt, or we don't see it any different. But what do you make of the last 27 and a half years, first of all, and the way that things went down with the split happening now?
I'm gonna take a different way to answer this question, man. When you look at Nike, Nike likes to be a part of things that are
Well, we
uh,
should preface this with you have been a part of Team Nike before, but go
5
on.
years, 5 years,
Yeah.
and,
Not
and
now, not now,
yeah,
but you have been
contract.
a part.
No, but like it's not like I don't respect Nike. Like when I was a kid, I
Mhm.
grew up wanting to be, I want to wear Nike. I want to do the XYZ with Nike. I wanted Nike and I got that. So I got to check off the box whether Nike stays around the game of golf or not. I have 5 years to rock in my opinion, the dopest brand i- out. Um,
Mhm.
so Nike doesn't own the red shirt. Nike
Mhm.
doesn't own the black hat. Nike doesn't own the foot joys that Tiger wears.
For
So,
sure.
um, the issue is how iconic the two things were. Nike had like, you go back to Seve Ballesteros. Like I think he was one of the first cats
Mhm.
that wore the swoosh.
Yep.
In golf, I remember the blue shoot at the Open Championship. Those old videos. Um, but to go back to my point, Nike wants to be where there's dynamic, be it racial, social, hurdles that are being jumped and broken down, and um, just the PR from it. The brand wants to be associated with it. And if you look at golf right now, there's nothing dynamic, there's nothing social, there's nothing controversial about the players,
Mhm.
especially from a social economic
Well,
background perspective. Now you can talk
yeah.
live and all that, of course,
Mhm.
but when you look at the players, there
Mhm.
is no one that is breaking down racial barriers or socioeconomic changes that are happening in the game of golf like there were back in the 90s with Tiger signed the deal with Nike originally. You can't say that's
Mhm.
the same. So that's one of the things too that Nike's probably weighed in. It's kind of like, well, 27 years of break down. Well, broke now. And then there's just I just don't think Nike has an interest in the game of golf anymore. It's just my opinion. This is not backed by data or science or anything.
Mhm.
I just think there's other places to make money for that brand, and I think golf is has. There's been so many boutique brands and things that have popped up, the Graysons, the
Mhm.
Robacks, where they've taken so much of Nike's market share. Where Nike's kind of like, well, y'all not over here, so we just gonna put some bread. And there's a dynamic person over here. We're gonna do that, or we're gonna go over there. So I'm interested to see what Nike does. I'm interested to see what Jordan Brand does when we're talking about the
Mhm.
brands. But I know that's not the question, but I'm just interested to see kind of how all this plays out. I think it's too soon, Jeff, and we need some more information from a lot of other sources. But I think not seeing the swoosh on Tiger, to your original question, it's going to be different. But I think like now it's common. People change brands, change logos, change whatever like fairly consistently now. So
But he's Tiger. You think about some of those athletes that I just mentioned from a Nike standpoint, like, you know, Jordan, Michael Jordan, Nike, Jordan,
well, I don't
LeBron
think yeah, I
James.
don't think of Jordan as Nike though.
Well, you think of okay, but that's where
Yeah, no,
we
I
can
get it.
get in. We
Yeah,
can get into should a TW
yeah,
offshoot have been created like Air Jordan,
yeah.
LeBron James. I'm saying I've used Derek Jeter as an example, but I think Roger Federer is the guy to look to right now. And I
Hmm.
brought this up. We talked a little bit about it. Roger Federer left Nike after
Hmm.
24 years. They signed him when he was 13 years old.
And should have
All
signed me
right.
when I was 13. Damn.
Well, I won't. Yeah, yeah. It would have been different going playing college golf back then. But they signed him. Roger Federer leaves Nike 2018, 2019. He signs with this budding Swiss company On, which I know Doug, we've seen you. I call them the Air Dad ones when you've won the ons, but I'll tell you what, maybe I should take that back because right around when I said that to you, um, Roger Federer on goes public. Roger Federer's stake is now worth 200 million. To me, I think that is a big driving factor for someone like Tiger Woods that could look around, see what Tom Brady is doing, whether his crypto stuff worked or not. Athletes of Tiger's stature can command so much,
Yeah.
not just cash but equity in these companies, that maybe that's where he's thinking right now.
Well, he's already got the groundwork laid with TGR. You know what I mean? It's already Tiger, right? TGR. He's already got logos. He's already got whatever he needs, unless he wants to jump on a different bandwagon and or be like Charlie and sign an NIL deal with Grayson. He's not going to happen. I really don't see that happening. But look, like to your point, there's I think the whole live convo with Tiger, and we heard this, 800 million or whatever number for Tiger, $1 billion. I think Tiger probably looked at that and was like, you know what? I'm at a point where I don't need Nike. Let me start my own thing. And plus, I just don't hope. I hope people understand that it's not a single sided thing, though. It's not like Tiger
Mhm.
left Nike. They
Mhm.
didn't renew the deal that they had in place. It was. I don't know if it was a mutual split, but it wasn't like middle finger deuces. I'm up out of here, right? It was. It was amicable. It was thank you for the years, right? It wasn't this whole, like this divisive, like I think split just really sounds divisive, like
Yeah.
it's over. They dissolve might be a better word. But I'm interested to see what Tiger does, man. Does he has the brand and the name, the recognition to really start something dope? And if he starts something new, I'm probably gonna wear it. I'll be honest with you. It's Tiger
One
Woods.
place